Hey, everybody, welcome back to the Local Pour. I'm Daniel, and with me, as always, Brownlee.
And I'm Brownlee. Today we're going to talk about how Daniel's trip was. So, Daniel, how was your trip?
Well, to start the trip, it's a 7-hour drive up there, and come to find out about 2 hours in, my truck did not have cruise control.
Oh,
And this is a new truck, and you can imagine how mad I was.
I would have been pretty mad myself.
Oh, Bree, I said, we're going to stop at Ford and buy another truck. We'll just trade this one in. She told me that was a bad idea. Everything was good after that. You know, she slept in the truck most of the time, and we got there, checked in the hotel, and
well, you skipped. I know you skipped. How many Buc-ee's did you stop at on
Yeah.
the way?
we stopped at Buc-ee's on the way.
Just one time?
Just one, because we saw two, but we stopped at one.
Yeah, and
Guys,
5 on the diesel.
no, 105 on the diesel.
Anyway, so you got 5 on the diesel, and then
Brisket
tacos, right?
And I actually tried their hot cinnamon roll.
Yeah.
It was pretty good. It wasn't a 10.
So, like, when you say hot cinnamon roll, do you mean like hot out of the oven or like spicy
No,
hot?
hot out of the oven.
Okay.
It was like the melted.
Like,
Stuff-
yeah, it was just
icing.
like
It
icing was
was
just
good.
oozing off of
Yes.
it. So,
You can't drive and eat it. Trust me.
okay. So, is it, I mean, comparable to like a Cinnabon?
Close,
Yeah.
but Cinnabon has a little more flavor to it.
Okay.
So,
So, you stopped at the Buc-ee's.
at Buc-ee's. She slept
fell
halfway
asleep.
there. It was just me. No cruise control.
No cruise control, which had to suck.
And I just kind of went out on a whim and booked the Omni. I've never stayed there and get there, and it's like valet parking or pay to park. But pay to park, my truck don't fit, and it's $25 a day to park. But they said if you leave and come back at dinner time, it's $50 a day to park. So and valet was $47 to park. So I just
A
went with
day
valet.
or just total?
A day.
Okay.
So I went with valet just because I knew I'd have. So I was like, "Hey man, how much it cost parking in front of the hotel?" And he's like, "Oh, it depends on tips." And kind of looked at me, wasn't having it. So I was like, "Park it around back." So they carried our stuff to our room. It was really nice, and we checked in and went to Old Forester Distillery first that night. That was probably one of my favorites. We went in. They told us the history about everything and how it started, and we got to try out the Old Foresters and.
Not to cut you off.
There you go.
You know, I'm just trying to get
Oh, you're
as
good.
much detail as we can for the listeners, especially since Brownlee's not asking any follow-ups. Was this like individual tour? Was it just you and your wife?
No,
or
it
how
was-
how
it's a
big was the group?
It was probably 10 people in that group.
Okay.
12 people maybe. There was people from Minneapolis to Tampa to Georgia to Texas, it's wherever,
All over, basically.
all over. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's really cool. It's worth going to. And then we went next door. We tried the bourbon. We bought some bourbon and some stuff from there, and went next door to this place. It's Doc Crow's. It's a barbecue and oyster house. I don't know how those two go together.
Yeah.
I'm not from those lines of food. I eat barbecue, but I don't eat oysters.
Missing out.
It was pretty good. I had pork. Everybody raved about their pork chops. I tried them. They're fried pork chops.
Yeah.
They were decent.
So,
I'd rate them about a 7.5
okay. I mean, I'll take that.
because
Above average, you know.
yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
But we were also.
It wasn't what they hyped it up to be.
No.
Yeah. What'd your wife get?
I think she got the loaded potato. I don't even know what she got. I can't remember.
Okay.
No, she got tacos.
Or like a brisket taco, maybe?
Yeah.
Just brisket tacos all day. Breakfast, brisket
Oh,
taco?
that's all. She likes tacos.
So,
We left there, went back to the room, and they had a little speakeasy place in the hotel where you hang out in a little bar, and they got a bowling alley in there.
Yeah.
There's 7 restaurants in this hotel. The bowling alley is like half-size lanes. They're not full lanes.
is it more like duck pin bowling? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
$75 for 30 minutes of bowling.
Did it have the string on it?
No,
But it's
What's the
probably
string?
about. It's the duck pen bowling.
I've never done it.
It's like smaller pins.
They got
right?
one-
It's full size.
But like smaller lanes, stuff
Yeah,
like
it was
that.
like half the size. It was
Bowling ball the same size?
Yeah. It was cool, but I wasn't paying $75 for 30 minutes. So we
I
sat
hear
there
you.
and people watched the whole time. So I bought an old fashioned. This drink's like $17 because I was like, they don't have Busch Light. We'll drink something different. I go to the bar to get another one. This guy's drinking a canned Busch Light, and I was pissed because she's like, let's go to the room. We gotta get up early tomorrow.
You was ready to drink that Busch Light, wasn't you?
I told her, I said, I'll stay down here. I'll see you in a minute. She wasn't having that.
Let me get one to go.
Yeah. No, I did get one. I got an old fashioned to go. But the lady at the check in was really nice. She gave us free drink tickets because we've never been there.
Yeah.
It was cool.
I heard you're hooked on them old fashions now.
Yeah, sadly. And I don't even like cherry, so it's kind of weird. Cherry's not my favorite, but I like old fashioned. I think it's weird how they just peel it orange and stick just the peel in there with nothing on it. Seems like a
So-
lot of work. Can you buy orange peels? Or the bartender have to peel each one?
And they have to peel it.
Too much work.
No, I think you can buy it. You just have to look for it online.
I mean, you want fresh. I mean, you want fresh peeled. I mean, you
Yeah.
don't want something that's been like freeze dried or
Amazon.com.
dehydrated. I mean, next day.
Don't have me over here looking stuff up. I'll find
No,
it.
we're not looking anything up.
So we woke
So
up.
you got up early the next day.
We went to Angel's Envy, and that was our favorite one because the tour guide, she went into detail with everything. Let us try the mash out and everything, how it's made. And my wife has like a chemistry degree, and that girl has a chemistry degree, so they kind of matched. And
Yeah.
she was trying to. There's like a lab in the back. My wife's trying to get a job at, and moved to Kentucky, but hopefully she won't. 'Cause I don't feel like moving. And
Well,
I
you were
did.
just talking about moving last week.
Well, I've come to the conclusion. I'll tell you in a minute why. But that one was cool. She let us try everything. We got to try a new one.
Was it the same thing, like 10 people kind of group,
I
or
think
just
no, this was weird. It was only like 4 of us
okay?
because the other 6 didn't show up.
What time was it? Like
10:45.
okay, so early.
were drinking
early
bourbon.
morning. You know.
Yeah, it was across the street from the Louisville. No, it was across the street from the Louisville Slugger field.
Oh yeah, and I was
So
asking about that.
It was really cool. We
Louisville Slugger. You know.
Louisville, yeah.
Yeah.
And then we went to Evan Williams, which wasn't our favorite because it wasn't as entail. It was all like TV screens telling us about it.
Oh, so it
That is
wasn't like somebody. Yeah, I wouldn't be too thrilled with that.
It was kind of boring, but we
Yeah.
tried theirs. It was okay. Spent $150 there on junk, like a bottle, a rug from my front door. It says, "I hope you brought bourbon,"
Yeah.
and all this other stuff. Then left there, and we went to Jim Beam. And Jim Beam was
What? So what time was the Jim Beam? What time was the other place, and then what time
so
was
it
the
was
Jim Beam?
10:45 for Angels Envy.
Yeah.
1:00 for Evan Williams, and 3:00.
Oh,
for
so
Jim
just
Beam.
back to back to back.
Yeah.
Okay.
You would drive. I drove to the first one, then drove to the second one, which is a mile away. But then you
Yeah.
had to kill 30 minutes. So we went upstairs and had another drink. Then we had to drive 30 minutes to Jim Beam, and that one was big. It was like 30 of us in that group.
Yeah.
But they let me pour a bottle of Knob Creek off the assembly line, put my fingerprint in the wax. It was cool. They put our name in the bottle and stuff. And
Did they give you the opportunity to buy that bottle?
yes, we bought. It's on my shelf inside.
Okay.
It's really cool.
Why are you not asking any follow up questions, man?
Josh, if you take something else out of my hand and stab me in the face.
I'm just saying, man. Like, I'm over here like interviewing this guy.
I'm listening, man. That's what I'm doing. I'm listening. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
After that, we got back. We got an Uber down to Bardstown, which is a distillery that we couldn't get in because they didn't have any openings, but we were able to drink at their bar. We're sitting there talking to this older couple, and the guy that works there walks up, and his handle on Instagram is Bourbon Goggles. And I say that because you need to check him out. He wants us to do an on-the-road podcast in his speakeasy at his house.
I mean, I would be down for that.
We would have to travel, but it's worth it. Scroll through those pictures real quick, like dead serious. It's crazy. Met him. Then everybody was raving about this burgers bar. We went to this burgers place, and it wasn't great. I had a cowboy burger, and the
So what was on the cowboy burger?
cowboy burger was patty, cheese, fried, like deep fried jalapeno, like
Yeah.
whatever, onion, whatever. It was good.
Like onion straw type onions?
Yeah, but it wasn't like people were raving about this place. So it was Valentine's Day, so we
Yeah.
were like, we got to get in, and it wasn't that great. So we go back to the speakeasy again, get old fashioned.
What'd your wife get? You got that burger.
She got another burger. She got a barbecue burger,
I bet you that's your
So what was that like? Burger, cheese?
burger, cheese,
And like-
brisket,
Yeah.
onion straws.
Yeah.
I tried it. I didn't like it at all.
Yeah.
What?
I mean,
It
so
was
what?
not good.
So what was it? I mean, was just like the meat dry?
No, it's
I
just
mean-
the barbecue. I think his barbecue sauce had a weird taste.
Well, what about yours?
Mine was phenomenal. We both ate.
Oh, I thought you said you didn't care for it.
It was phenomenal compared to hers.
Oh, okay.
It was good, but it wasn't like I'd go back and rush back tomorrow to get it.
So you wouldn't, if you went back there, would you eat there again at all?
I might try that steak. There's a guy next to me eating a steak, and that thing looked good.
Yeah.
I might go back and try that. But phenomenal versus whatever, but hers was not good. Left there, went speakeasy, had another drink, went to the room, went to bed, woke up for another tour, and that was Woodford Reserve. That was Saturday.
What time? 10:45, 11?
Yeah, 10:45, and it was an hour drive from where we were. We had to check out and everything, get the truck and go.
Yeah.
Well, we get there, and that's a big group. They took us down in a bus, and it was probably 35 people.
Yeah.
But it was also raining. Half of it was outside.
Mm.
So she was getting wet. She had her new Air Force Ones on, and yada, yada, yada.
They're called dunks.
No, not those. Well, they're red and white. Or
Those are dunks.
she wasn't happy, but that one was good, but it wasn't what we thought it was.
Yeah.
Because that's one of the better ones, better bourbons.
Yeah.
Bought some stuff there. Then we left there to go see her friend Christian in Hopkinsville, which was a 3-hour drive in the rain, the pouring rain. The roads were flooding. Luckily, we took the truck because we got to one spot and it was over like a 4-foot fence in a field. The water was. It was bad. So we finally get to Christian's house. They hadn't seen each other since last year. And talking to them, they're, they got 4 kids under 6. So it's rough. I pray for them. I love them. If they ever listen to this.
I mean, that's going to be you soon, you know?
Yeah.
No, I got a 10-year-old.
I know, but I mean, you got what, a 3 and a 1?
3, 1, and 10.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, I know
I think you're going to end up having about 2 more.
yeah.
I don't have the room for it. I have to move.
Or add on.
I'm not adding on. Went over there, and as soon as we get there, tornado warnings everywhere. It was the night it stormed here.
Well, so what was
Saturday night? Saturday night.
Saturday night into Sunday? Because I got a tornado warning
was
on
at
my
4 o'clock.
phone at like 4 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
It woke me up.
Woke me up. I grabbed the girls. My wife, we grabbed the girls. We went downstairs. Got in a half bath downstairs.
So we were at a Mexican restaurant when this thing was going crazy.
Yeah.
They were drinking margaritas. We're sitting there chilling and seeing chairs and stuff flying across the parking lot. The roads are flooding. Sadly, their rental house, the bottom up underneath, flooded, and it flooded, and the hot water heater was under the house, and the crawl space flooded. The lady didn't have hot water, so had to take care of that. And we hung out with them till like midnight, and it was 50 degrees at midnight and tornadoes. Right? We went to our hotel, woke up at 7 a.m. and it was snowing, stuck to the ground. Had to drive from Hopkinsville to Nashville in the snow. It was a shit show, literally.
Yeah.
And then I had to drive 5 hours home from there with no cruise control.
Any Bucky stops on the way home?
We stopped at Buc-ee's on the way home in Georgia, and it was Sunday afternoon. You can imagine, couldn't walk.
Yeah.
The ladies' bathroom line was all the way out the door. She stayed in the truck. She's like, I'm not even going in. I went in there and used the bathroom, come back out and left. I didn't buy anything.
Didn't get anything.
No, but there's a story behind that. So yesterday I went back to Buc-ee's because I had
Was that yesterday?
Was it Bu-
Yeah, that was yesterday.
had
Oh,
to
that
go-
was today.
No, it was yesterday.
Yesterday.
Had to go to Chattanooga to get another computer for that truck.
Yeah. What's the story behind that?
We were driving down the road the other day, and baby Nate was, and the truck just cut off. And you know when something cuts off, the power steer and the brakes, all
Everything, yeah.
we were pulling that big trailer out there. He didn't know what to do. We got it stopped, blah, blah, blah. Got a new one. He said that something inside the computer board gave out.
Yeah.
They warranted it for me. Stopped Buc-ee's on the way home, spent $107, barbecue, brisket sandwich, and brisket taco, and burrito, and toys. And
Didn't bring me and Eddie nothing back.
y'all didn't. I texted y'all, and y'all didn't reply. So
I was busy.
I said to you, maybe he'll bring me back some mini cowtails.
Oh yeah, you did.
I would if you tell me. Hell, we'll go to Buc-ee's if you want. Get in the truck.
No, I'm not. No thanks.
We can go to Auburn. It's only an hour away.
No thanks. I can go buy those anywhere.
You can't.
Yeah, I can.
But yeah, we got home and got the kids, and I was about. We brought home probably 17 gift bags from the distilleries and a few bottles, and now she has tore our house apart, trying to do inventory of our bottles of what we have, what we don't have, and what we need.
Okay. So that way, when y'all go out there,
We know what we can buy that we
Right.
don't have. Because apparently she just told me before she left, there's 88 bottles of bourbon in there. It's a pretty decent amount.
Yeah, I walked in the house. I was like, "What's going on? Like, what are y'all in here doing?"
Oh, she was going down to like putting the price, the retail, everything on the list,
Yeah.
and like what we should pay, which if we want another one, she's going crazy with it. I just let her do her thing.
I'll say.
Also, but yeah, that was a trip. It was fun. No cruise control. Went to Buc-ee's. Drank a lot of bourbon. No
survive
bush,
tornado.
no bush lights. They did not have any high noon pineapples there either. I checked everywhere.
Is it strictly the pineapple?
I love the pineapple.
Because I was at World of Beverage in Fairburn. Shout that out. And they had like a 12-pack of just a variety, though.
Black cherry.
Well, they had like several different. They had ones that are, because what are those, vodka sodas?
Yeah.
They had some
vodka soda.
tequila sodas.
The tequila's a get you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So they had some of those. I just
Oh,
wasn't
yeah.
sure. So, but talking about things of drinking, y'all are drinking something new today, right?
Yeah, so I'm over here drinking Garage Beer by Jason and Travis Kelsey. It don't taste too bad, but I mean, it wouldn't be like one of those beers that I just let me go grab that.
So, is that the regular beer or what is
It's a
it?
classic lime beer.
So it's like a beer
Yeah.
with lime.
Yeah, but I don't taste the lime in it at all.
Okay.
Probably got
Very subtle hint.
I don't even
You no hints.
No hint. But I mean, it's beer. I drink it.
What else you got over there?
Is
Is that what you brought back from your trip?
No, not Jim Beam. That's just. I did go to Jim Beam, but those are plastic bottles.
Y'all know me. I like to drink out of the can. So, I'm about to do my thing over here.
Whatever, man. Whatever. So this is the part where we were going to have a guest on.
My wife is walking out here. Don't say nothing bad about her.
I haven't
Just
said
kidding.
I haven't said a single word bad about her. So, like I said, this is where the part where we were going to have a guest to talk about school taxes. The school board opting out of House Bill 581.
Yep.
But unfortunately, due to scheduling issues,
We will have to reschedule.
okay.
We will get it done, but we're going to have to reschedule.
So we got some feedback from one of the listeners. Thank you for the feedback. It said we didn't give as much detail as to what actually Indian Mountain is. Y'all did a good job of recapping what happened on your trip, but not necessarily letting people know
What it is.
what it is and what to really expect at Indian Mountain. So now there are some people that can join you guys next time, because by the time this is out, y'all will already be there and done by the time we put this out for Monday. So, but y'all are going to go out again March 15th.
For the St.
St. Patty's Crawl.
The St. Patty's Crawl. So, everybody, listening, we can try to reach out to Daniel. Apparently, half the county has his phone number. So,
It's posted on my trailer.
it's posted on his trailer.
Travels the streets.
He loves to talk, so you
So,
probably won't be on the phone with him about
Call
an
him.
hour.
He'll have baby Nate working. He'll take the call, and he can, try to figure out like a meet and greet for you guys the next time at Indian Mountain. So tell us some information about Indian Mountain. Right.
4,700 acres of riding. It's about 150 miles of trails or more. You can ride dirt bikes and four-wheelers and side-by-sides. Josh, you like four-wheelers?
I hate four-wheelers.
Is that four-wheeler going this time?
No.
He's not allowed back at
No.
my house. So.
No, he's not going.
Josh, what do you enjoy about Indian?
I just love going out there, having a good time with everybody.
No,
drinking.
what part of do you like?
What part?
Do you like the Coliseum? Do you like the playground?
Let's talk about it. I've never been there. Right? So explain it to me, right? You pull in, everybody like offloads in a certain spot.
So you got to pay first before you can do that, because if not, they're gonna come.
They're gonna chase you down.
Yeah, they'll chase you down.
So how do you pay? By vehicle? By by person?
by person. But when you go in there, you pay for yourself and the.
Side by side, four-wheeler.
Yeah.
Like,
But it's one price. You don't pay separate.
So what's that price?
It's like $25, I think.
no.
The 25 per person.
Yeah.
I think it depends. I think four-wheeler is cheaper than a side-by-side.
So for side by side, $25 per.
Yeah, it doesn't matter
So
if it's a two-seater or four-seater.
So if the two of y'all go, if y'all had one razor, would it be $50?
No,
But
it'd be $25.
It's 25.
Well, so it'll be it's $25 a person. So he pays for the razor and himself.
Yeah.
And then I pay for my razor and my.
Yeah, but you're not taking. I'm saying if you're not taking your razor, if it's just the two of y'all,
And I still have to pay for myself.
how much is that? Still $25?
No, passenger is $10.
Is it $10?
Yeah.
Okay, see, that's what I was trying
12,
to figure.
12 and older, and then 7 to 11 is $5 as a passenger,
Yeah.
and then kids under 6 is free. You got a 6-year-old driving a razor out there, they're doing better.
I mean, they could ride in the back.
I mean, that was what?
Well, I mean, I tell you what, from the stories I hear, they might be giving it more gas than you give it.
I don't want to scratch my paint.
That's what I tell everybody. He's not scratching that powder coat. So you get there. Do you all offload in a certain place, or like did they say, "Hey, side by sides go this way"?
Nah, you just unload wherever.
You find a parking spot big enough for your trailer, and we park across the road. You pay, you circle the building, go across the road, and it's a huge field. It's out by the drag strip. They have a drag strip too.
You racing razors out there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Every time it's
Pinks?
nah. I don't gamble.
I mean, are you living life quarter mile at a time over there?
Nah.
All right, calm down, Dom Toretto.
Josh is lost to mine. So
Y'all raced each other?
I think I had 4 people in mine and still beat them.
Yeah.
You'll have that.
So anyway, so you park across the street, then you go, and so is it trails for dirt bikes?
No,
There-
so yes and no. Yes and no. So wherever a razor, like I put the razor can go just about anywhere, but the four-wheelers and dirt bike, they can't go everywhere that the razors go.
The Black Diamond trails, you're not taking a 4-wheeler on,
Yeah.
which is why Josh had his problem with Hunter that day,
Yeah.
as we couldn't go to the Black Diamond Trail, which I was told by Matt it's probably a good thing we didn't go to that trail.
Yeah.
Pretty rough.
I was mad.
Yeah, we heard Big Man. We heard you as Big Man.
But yeah, I mean, you can take 4-wheelers and dirt bikes down certain trails, but you can take side by side everywhere.
You said what? It's 150 miles worth of trails.
At least, I think it's 150 plus, so yeah.
Yeah, we hadn't even been on everything.
No.
Y'all have like a certain trail y'all like to ride, or
We like to ride.
Yeah.
It's like a big main trail that goes around. We'll go to the Coliseum, the playground.
God's Path.
God's Path goes all the way up a mountain. There's a big cross. And
so? Okay, so y'all kept talking last time about the Coliseum, right? So explain that to me, because I mean I don't know what that is. I mean the only Coliseum I know is like a Roman Coliseum. So explain to me what the Coliseum is.
The Coliseum where I got stuck in your razor at?
Yes.
So basically it's basically like a bowl.
Yeah.
And
It
just-
looks like a bomb hit the ground and made a hole.
Yeah.
And everybody
And
just
then
started climbing out of it
yeah.
in different areas.
They got a couple jumps like before you actually go up the hill. That's basically what it is.
How big is it? Football field?
Bigger.
Bigger than a football
Bigger.
field?
Probably like 4 football fields
Yeah.
wide. Well, maybe 3.
And then is it kind of like
Yeah.
all walls
It's like a big
around it?
bowl.
Yeah, like when you jumping out, it looks like a bowl.
Pretty cool. There's trees that'll catch you if you flip.
So you got that, and then
You
what
got to
else?
wear a helmet in the Coliseum. Supposed
Some
to.
people still don't do it.
So now the helmet thing, right? Is it?
It's to protect you.
I mean, I get that. That's what the helmet's designed for, right? But like some states they'll have like a helmet law for motorcycles,
You have to wear it on
and
dirt bikes.
it doesn't have to be on the head, right? It can be like on your knee, right? Like as long as you have one on your person, you can technically.
The Coliseum, Paycheck, and a couple other trails, you have to wear it on your head.
Yeah.
Well,
A paycheck, is it called paycheck because
Yes.
you're spending your whole paycheck after
You're
you leave
gonna-
out of that place because you broke like both your axles?
Probably.
you're going to roll or you're going to make it or you're going to break something.
Yeah.
I mean, you got 3 choices. Hopefully Corey hits it tomorrow in his new one.
I think he's gonna do
He
it.
won't.
You don't think
Amanda's
so?
not going to let him. Anyway, dirt bikes, 4-wheelers have to wear a helmet all the time. So don't buy one of those.
I think you should.
So
buy
who else going out there with y'all?
Pretty much same group. We got Evan, Cody,
My buddy Corey.
Corey's new. He hasn't been. He just bought a Razor.
Is that the one y'all went up to go get?
That long ride.
Yeah.
Uh,
So what truck did you take on that ride?
his truck.
Okay.
He's
'Cause
got
I'm like
a-
trying to figure out how you didn't know that your truck didn't have cruise control. Like, I'm
Man.
still trying to figure that out.
That means he didn't use cruise control when we went to Chattanooga.
No, that's not a bad ride though. I did that yesterday in the snow, and it
Mm.
7 hours is a bad ride. No cruise because I wanted to stretch and like keep my speed going, and I couldn't. So I would wait till I go downhill and take my foot off the pedal and kind of stretch and then get back on it. So it took my wife's car.
So anyway, Corey, y'all, that's the Razor y'all just went to go get, right?
He'll be there tomorrow. He just texted me. We're gonna meet tomorrow at Carrollton at 8. So
We're at in Carrollton.
didn't say. He'll just call. He's probably gonna be Chick-fil-A.
What do y'all got to go to 20?
We go under 20 and keep going straight out to Cedar
Yeah,
Town.
you go
Oh yeah,
through
like I
Bremen.
think we said that. Yeah.
Straight shot.
It's always fun when we go. Somebody's always tearing something up.
Cody.
Somebody's always drunk. That's pretty much it.
You don't have to drink to be there though.
Yeah,
Right.
It's always just
We just enjoy having
Yeah.
a few beers, and I like my high noons. I'm a high noon girl, so
Right, we've established that.
I like my
Not a sponsor, but could be.
could be.
Bush Light and my not natural. Ooh,
You like that
Wait a
natural
minute.
light
No.
ice? Is that what you
Ooh.
said?
Miller Light, Miller Light, Miller Light.
What about that High Life champagne of beers? You know.
Fancy.
I haven't had one of those in like forever.
Josh, your food's here.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah. So on that note, since your food's here, we'll go ahead and start getting ready to wrap this up.
I mean, I reckon.
So you got anything you guys want to shout out? You got anything you want to shout out? Before we wrap this up, maybe your business or.
Anybody needs their yard cut, Southside Land Management and Lawn Care, give me a call. All over Facebook.
Josh, you got anything
Nah,
nothing coming up?
I ain't got
Nothing,
nothing.
but Josh breaking something tomorrow is
Yeah.
coming up. We're gonna do some kind of giveaway pretty soon.
Oh, are you going to do so? Oh, so that's a good shout out, right?
We're gonna do a giveaway.
We'll figure something out for that. Then we'll post it on all our socials. We're going to try to do a better job of putting
Posting,
content
yeah.
out there.
We got any new Russia people?
I don't think so. I think it's probably just that one person in Russia just listening.
Are your feet cold?
I'm okay. I put my jacket on. I'm okay. But you got Crocs on?
Mm-mm.
I got Crocs on.
I'm over here freezing.
Man, I almost slipped the other day in these Crocs. I stepped on a puddle of water at work. Shoot.
Oh, you shouldn't be wearing Crocs to work.
I just need to retread these.
Retread. You want me to get you a tire cutter?
Yeah, that's what I need. I mean, I've had these for like a year and a half.
Put them in 4-wheel drive.
I wear them every day. I ain't putting them in sport mode. Get out of here. You want me to get some of those Croc nuts for the back? You seen those? They're like truck nuts where they go on the back of your Croc. You haven't seen that?
No.
And they got all kind of accessories, flashlights you could put in there.
Oh man.
When it was snowing, people were putting like they were 3D printing like snow shovel. You know, like
It was
like
going,
one of those
Oh,
trucks would come.
Plow.
Yeah, like a plow.
and
Yeah,
they put on front
put
of
them on the front.
That's great. I need some of those.
All kind of stuff. I'm telling you, man. They got,
I need one of those to plow my kids' toys.
Oh,
out.
man.
not just gibbets. You know,
It snowed in
Fairburn.
the
It was snowing pretty good.
Yeah,
yesterday.
it was it was like it started sticking.
If it
I'm
starts
leaving.
sticking, I'm leaving. I'm telling you, it was. I mean, it was coming down.
Yeah, it was coming down.
You opened that door, and it was. You weren't expecting to see
No.
snow.
It was snowing from Atlanta all the way to Chattanooga.
And I'm telling you, I said as soon as I saw it, I was like, "Is it snowing out here?" No, it's not snowing. I'm telling you, if it sticks, I'm gone. I ain't getting stuck in that crap.
You don't want to be a trooper?
No,
Oh, I was gonna leave too.
no.
I-
What, so I could be like the other people who stuck it out the last time it snowed and it took them
Flintstone.
5 hours to get home, or somebody who Fred Flintstone.
Alexis.
be like that.
Not me.
But yeah, so we're gonna try to push out the tax cap on next week. If it's not next week, it will be the week after.
Yeah, we'll get
Be
that
patient.
part figured out.
We got a few other things coming. So
And if you would like to be a guest on here, just hit up Daniel, or you can message me.
at the local poor,
On all social.
all social
social.
media. You can message me from my phone number if you got a lot of questions.
That's about it for us.
Yep.
Yep.
Thank y'all for joining. I'm Daniel.
And I'm Brownlee. We'll see you later.